Breaking news mga kabayan, isa na namang uri ng air defense system na gawa sa China ang nagpakita ng kahinaan sa totoong digmaan. Short-range air defense system na made in China na sinupply ng United Arab Emirates sa RSF militia sa Sudan. Winasak ng Sudanese Army. Tama si President Trump, mahina ang mga military hardware na gawa ng China. Grabe, President Trump alam kung saan nagtatago ang Iran Supreme Leader in real time. Matinding military power ng Amerika nakapalibot sa Iran. 2 aircraft carrier, 15 destroyer, 4 na attack submarine, 3 littoral combat ship, daang-daang mga fighter jets, air defense system at libo-libong mga sundalo ang nag-aantay ng green light para sa pagsalakay. Aktual na pag-aresto sa isang Mongolia na isang People's Liberation Army Air Force fighter pilot na nagpapanggap na estudyante sa Zambales ipinakita. Landing docks na binili ng Pilipinas sa Indonesia. Ngayong Nobyembre na ang unang delivery. Ikatlong offshore patrol vessel ng Philippine Navy na ginagawa ng South Korea. Pondo para dito inilabas na ng Pilipinas. Short-range air defense system na made in China na sinupply ng United Arab Emirates sa RSF militia. Pinasak ng Sudanese Army. Taong 2025, ang United Arab Emirates ay nag-deliver ng mga Chinese FK-2000 at FB-10 air defense system sa Sudan Rapid Support Forces. Tama nga si President Trump, mahinang klase talaga ang gawang China sa totoong gera. Sa ibang balita naman, President Trump alam kung saan nagtatago ang Iran Supreme Leader. Sinabi ni President Trump na kaya niyang ibunyag sa mundo ng live ang lokasyon ni Iran Supreme Leader Khamenei. Dagdag pa ng Pangulo ng Amerika, kung ako ang sa lugar ng Iran Supreme Leader, natatakot akong matulog sa isang parehong lugar ng masyadong matagal. Ganyan ka-advance ang teknolohiya ng Amerika sa kasalukuyan. Ganito naman karami ang puwersang militar na inilagay ng Estados Unidos malapit sa Iran. 2 aircraft carrier, 15 destroyer, 4 na attack submarine, 3 littoral combat ship, daang-daang mga fighter jets, air defense system, at libo-libong mga sundalo na kahit Russia o China ay hindi kayang gawin ang ganitong mabilisang deployment. Kaya sa Iran military, huwag masyadong atat at mayabang dahil ibang klase kapag sumalakay ang puwersa ng mga Amerikano. Subok na ang mga gamit militar ng Amerika na kayang paralisahin ang mga air defense na gawa ng Russia, lalong-lalo na ang made in China. Kahit si President Trump ibinunyag na nagulat, maging ang sundalo ng Venezuela, kung bakit wala ni isa sa mga militar na gawa ng China at Russia ang gumana nang umatake ang US forces sa bansa nila.
Unbelievable operation, but that was a smaller operation. But it was so precise, so incredible. Nobody thought a thing like that could happen. They even talk about the discombobulator because they never got a shot off. The Russian equipment didn't work, the Chinese equipment didn't work. Everyone's trying to figure out why it didn't work. Someday you're going to find out. But it didn't work. It's nice when you can fly in and not get shot at.
Inilahad din ni President Trump ang planong magpapadala ito ng Special Operation Unit para aktual na makita at kumpiskahin ang mga nuklear ng Iran.
That the Iranian nuclear sites have been totally obliterated. What's left to go after?
Well, you could get whatever the dust is down there. That's really the least of the mission. If we do it, that would be the least of the mission. But we, probably grab whatever's left. It has been obliterated, as you know.
Would you accept anything less?
Mongolia na isang piloto ng People's Liberation Army Air Force na nagpapanggap na isang estudyante sa Zambales, aktual na video ng pag-aresto sa kanya ng mga otoridad ng Pilipinas ipinakita. Good news naman mga kabayan, 2 pang malalaki at mahahabang barkong pandigma ng Pilipinas ang nakatakdang dumating sa bansa ngayong taong 2026 at sa susunod na taon. Matapos maantala ang pagkagawa ng mga landing docks sa Indonesia sa hindi maipaliwanag na dahilan sa kabila ng maayos at tuloy-tuloy na pagbayad ng Pilipinas, ang kumpanyang PTPAL Indonesia na nakakuha ng kontrata sa paggawa ng 2 landing docks para sa Philippine Navy na may halagang umaabot sa 5.59 billion peso ay nakatakdang ma-deliver ang bagong landing dock sa buwan ng Nobyembre ngayong taon at sa Nobyembre ng taong 2027. Ang mga landing docks na ito ay may kabuang bigat na 7,200 ton at haba na 124 na metro. Hindi lang yan mga kabayan, good news din dahil naglabas Bukas din ang Department of Budget and Management ng SARO para naman sa mga natitira pang mga bagong offshore patrol vessel ng Philippine Navy na kasalukuyang ginagawa sa South Korea. Ang SARO na nagkakahalaga ng 899,998,481. Ito ay para makover ang bayad ng Offshore Patrol Vessel Acquisition Project o steel cutting ng Offshore Patrol Vessel number 3 ng Philippine Navy sa ilalim ng Revised Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program. Sa 6 na offshore patrol vessel, isa na dito ang unang na-deliver ng South Korea sa Pilipinas, ang BRP Raja Sulaiman PS-20. Ito ay patunay na palakas ng palakas ang depensa ng Pilipinas.
When I use the caricature, hindi ito official engagement as my capacity as spokesperson to humiliate the President of the People's Republic of China.
Sa Lasal, bakit ka may PowerPoint slides na may pictures na caricature ni President Xi Jinping?
Well, una sa lahat, sir, no? Ang setting natin na yon, that is not an official press conference. Hindi siya official engagement for international community to listen, to hear
Paano
the lecture.
nakunan yung video na yun?
No, but it was in a public setting.
Yes, sir.
No?
But again, it is in a public setting, in a university classroom setting, and we have academic freedom. As you know, as a democratic country, sir.
Aside from the freedom of
aside from the
expression.
freedom of expression, we have academic freedom.
And your audience
and the audience
were
are all students as well.
and teachers.
Yes. And some of them, yung mga professors,
Faculty.
yes, faculty. So that's when I use the caricature. Hindi ito official engagement as my capacity as spokesperson to humiliate the President of the People's Republic of China.
So the intention was not to humiliate. But what
Yes.
was the intention? Kunwari,
Yes.
estudyante ako sa Lasal, bakit mo ba sinow yun sa akin?
Yung tatlong pictures na yun, sir, no?
Yes.
Well, ang tanong dun, sir, why the China remains to be bully? Di ba, sir, yun yung caption nun?
Yun yung
Yes.
slide mo.
And there are three pictures there. There are three caricatures doon na ginamit ko. The first one, yan yung sagot sa tanong na kung transparency efforts of the Philippine government is being utilized by the Philippine government right now under President Marcos, why is it until now nabubuli pa rin tayo? Why is it until now may aggression pa rin, sir, ang Chinese Coast Guard sa mga isla natin? So, those three caricatures, I wanted to explain. The first one, it was a caricature of a Chinese-looking guy looking at the flags, no, ng United States, UK, other like-minded states. Ang explanation doon, it's because Xi Jinping really wanted to test the limits of these like-minded states. He wanted to know how far can all these like-minded states go every time he increased the level of aggression. That's one. The second is, we know for a fact that the Chinese government is an authoritarian regime. A Chinese Communist Party leads actually that country. So, in the regime survival of any authoritarian, he must always reflect himself as a strong man. That's why he's flexing.
That's why the caricatures
flexing his
represent him
muscle
as a strong man.
Yes. He is flexing his muscle with all the crowd looking at him. Kasi ang domestic audience niya, he has to show them na despite of all the noise and condemnation ng international community, I'm the strongest here. Nobody can make me fall in line. And then the third one, there's this Chinese-looking person ulit, I'm not naming him as such, na may hawak ng Philippine boat and with Philippine flag, no? And wanted to break that. Ang explanation ko then, sir, is because they wanted to break the Filipino spirit. They wanted to shut down the transparency efforts. The transparency efforts that we have been doing right now is so painful for the Chinese Communist Party. Whether they deny it or confirm it, it really harms their interest in the
Laban Pinas.